Everyone, my name is Chelsea. To answer this week's discussion question using prompt 2, I absolutely think that my life would be different had I not chosen to attend college and graduated. Um, Prior to attending college, I was really shy and I had a hard time connecting with people and my community and my own identity. And so I think by going to college, I was able to explore those three things. For example, I had never really embraced my culture as an African American woman, and by attending college and specifically going into perspective classes, women and gender studies, and cultural competency classes, I was able to connect to my identity and really get involved in my community and the social problems that affect my African American community. So that was something I was really grateful that I had the chance to do in college. Also, I was able to get really involved. I got involved in housing, just various different offices on campus, and that really allowed me to incorporate what I was learning in my classes into connecting with other people and connecting with my campus as a whole. So I worked as a resident assistant and a first-year experience mentor where I got to help first-year students navigate college life and connect to the campus and adjust from high school into college. And so that was a really fruitful experience. And I was able to kind of show them what had been done for me with the higher education professionals that kind of helped me along the way. And it really acted as a segue into my current job working in housing. I, again, get to help students connect with the campus and transition from the rigors of high school to the rigors of college life, which is completely different, and I know that firsthand. I think that higher education affects the opportunities and experience of students from different socioeconomic backgrounds, and the one way that I see this the most is working in financial aid. So I did work in enrollment management for a year at a smaller college where a large percentage of our students qualified for Pell Grant. Them qualifying for Pell Grant did not always mean that they were able to use Pell Grant, just due to some different factors such as the verification melt that they run into when completing their FAFSA and financial aid process. And so I think that kind of acted as a barrier for a lot of students, and it was based on their access to different things such as getting tax information, or maybe their parents didn't file taxes, or maybe their parents were not citizens. These are things that we usually group into a lower socioeconomic background, and it's definitely something that I saw and had the privilege of working with while I was in enrollment management. That's something that I had never struggled with when I was a student. The financial aid process was very simple for me. I qualified for loans and scholarships. I personally did not qualify for need-based aid such as Pell Grant, but you see the different experiences that people have with financial aid and how that impacts them going on through their matriculation, whether that be because they're having difficulty paying for tuition, but also in housing. I know personally at my institution that I work at now, housing is very expensive, and that can create a barrier for a lot of students. Those are some different challenges that students might have along the way, and so I think that what we can do as higher education professionals is by create resources and outreach opportunities for students from those backgrounds to learn more about things so that they can prepare and have a seamless experience through college like I did. So that's my answer for this week's discussion, and I look forward to reading everyone else's.